What's going on, guys? It's Friday night, and I am finally kicking off episode one. I got my glass of Tito's here, and I couldn't be more excited to finally get this thing kicked off. This is something I've been planning for a couple years now, and finally taking the opportunity to give it a shot, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see where Bear Down and Beyond goes, but all I know is we're going to have some fun in episode one. And you know what else? I'm so excited to finally get this kicked off. It means that football season is almost here. There is nothing better than football season, and I would love to have this debate, this argument with anybody out there, but there's nothing better than the NFL and college football season. So I was getting a little parched. I wanted my Tito's. It's Friday, baby. And here's why. In upstate New York, we do have to take advantage of our summer. There's only 3 or 4 solid months out of the year where the weather is nice and we can take advantage of being outside. But there is nothing better than being able to dedicate your Sunday to NFL football, hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, cheering your favorite team on, getting out of reality, having that escape to watch your team play for 4 hours, and then sitting the whole day on your couch relaxing from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m., drinking beer, having drinks, eating pizza and chicken wings. And with that comes the fall season. And I don't think there's a better season out there in upstate New York than the fall. You're starting to bundle up in your hoodies a little bit. You're starting to get the apple cider donuts. You're going apple picking. There's nothing better than the fall and football season. I'm so excited for the Bears this year. And that's exactly why we're having this episode, why we're going to have so many other episodes to come, because the Bears are in a great place right now. And that's all because of the new general manager, Ryan Poles, the offseason that we just had, and the hope and excitement about actually possibly having a legit playmaking quarterback. A Chicago Bears fan has not seen a legit franchise quarterback since arguably Sid Luckman, Jim McMahon, and Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler is the best Bears quarterback statistically out there, but that's a whole nother conversation. We have a lot of hope. We have a lot of opportunity coming our way because of the rebuild that we've been doing last year and this offseason, and I couldn't be more excited. And like I mentioned before, it's about the offseason. Let's backtrack a little bit here. I know the Bears are in training camp. The NFL is starting. Every team is at training camp right now. But let's just lay a little bit of foundation here for the first episode in terms of why I'm so excited as a Bears fan, other reasons why other Bears fans are so excited, why you may be excited at home if you're a Bears fan listening to this. Let's start with free agency. Free agency, we had the most cap space in the NFL this offseason, and Ryan Poles did that smartly. He didn't overspend on certain positions. He didn't overreach, which I respect, but also kind of deterred my excitement throughout the whole, duration of the main free agency period. But some of the big names that we signed, Tremaine Edmonds was a huge addition to the defense that we needed to add to. We had every position on defense was pretty much up for grabs. Our defense was so bad last year, it was embarrassing. And for any Bears fans listening, I don't mean to get a little off track, but I believe that Bears defense was as worse or as equivalently worse, is equivalently bad to that Mark Trestman era where we had that defense that was so bad and we were just hoping for Lance Briggs to get off injury to save the day, and that had no shot in hell that was going to happen. This defense was so bad last year. It was embarrassing. One of the reasons why Justin Fields didn't have any help on the other side of the ball, and the reason why we lost so many games is because of this defense, but it was intentionally done to not invest too much because we wanted to have a huge offseason this offseason. So Tremaine Edmonds, huge addition to the team. We got TJ Edwards, that was a huge addition to the team. And then who else did we sign? We signed some other defensive lineman, Andrew Billings. We'll see what impact he's gonna have. And then on the offensive side of the ball, we got rid of David Montgomery, which I was a little upset about. But we got Deontay Foreman from the Panthers, Robert Tonyan, and most importantly, in that trade with the Carolina Panthers, We not only got their first round pick this year, their first round pick next year, but we got DJ Moore, a huge piece to the success and the contribution to Fields' great season that he's about to have in 2023. Just think about all the other quarterbacks that had to take that next step, had to take that leap, that got their number one wide receiver. Fields had car salesmen and mechanics blocking and catching the football for him last year. It was ridiculous. The amount of drops, the amount of lack of playmakers that were around him. But it was amazing to see the amount of plays that and the production that he created with the lack of support around him. So having DJ Moore, having that number one wide receiver, and I'm getting too excited because I'm seeing videos on Twitter about training camp right now of them connecting and having such great energy. Think about the Josh Allens of the world. He got his Stephon Diggs. Jalen Hurts got his A.J. Brown, and he's got Devontae Smith. Tua got his Tyreek Hill, even though Tua cannot stay healthy. Who else here? There's Joe Burrow got his Jamar Chase, his T. Higgins. Like, these quarterbacks need playmakers around them, and DJ Moore is going to be that guy, and he's going to be the reason why Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears are going to have so much success this year. I guarantee it. And a really key underrated free agency signing that I was eyeing and hoping that we rebuilt was that quarterback room, and having PJ Walker as our backup quarterback and just getting rid of Nathan Peterman and Trevor Siemian. I don't know if they're QB3 or practice squad QBs at the moment, but they are so bad, and we need a legit backup quarterback, someone that has experience, someone that plays similar to Justin Fields. And PJ Walker is that guy. And PJ Walker has chemistry with DJ Moore. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to bring this bad juju into the universe. But Fields runs around a lot. And he exposes himself and his body and puts it on the line. So God forbid if he gets injured, that we have someone that could substitute in for a game or two, at least bring half of that production so we can have an opportunity to win football game. Now we're talking the draft. I was a little disappointed that we did not get Jalen Carter, but, it wasn't a sexy pick, but it was a great pick in getting Darnell Wright from Tennessee. Some of the other picks that I'm excited to see develop and that I hear a lot of great things about is Tyreek Stevenson, that quarterback. Is it Javon Dexter? And then is it Roshan Johnson, the backup running back out of Texas behind Bijan Robinson? And Tyler Scott, there's a lot of press going around Tyler Scott, that wide receiver out of Texas A&M, I believe, who's got a lot of speed, a lot of versatility, and I'm excited to see what these draft picks do. Ryan Poles has a reputation of drafting pretty well outside of Velus Jones. So I'm excited to see what the production we see in addition to year two of Jaquan Brisker, year two of Kyler Gordon, Jalen Johnson playing in a contract year, having TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sandberg coming back from injury. Our defense is not going to be crazy good because we still don't have that pass rush. I'm hoping we make a move for a couple veterans or trade for Chase Young in this offseason, but Poles is very strategic in where he spends money, where he utilizes draft capital. So I know we need some more additions on defense, but even if we had a 20th ranked defense last year, we lost 7 out of 8 games by 1 possession. That's because Fields had no defense to help stop the opposing team from scoring points and getting off the field, and because he didn't have wide receivers that he could catch. Now he's got Darnell Mooney coming back from injury. We have Cole Kmet that just got that contract extension. We got Chase Claypool, who really needs to prove himself this year. That could be a really bad second-round pick, essentially the first pick in the second round that we gave to the Steelers to get Chase Claypool. I give him a mulligan for last season. He was hurt, has to build chemistry, but he needs to go off this year. And then you got DJ Moore. Excuse me. So a lot of opportunities this offseason that I'm excited about to see where these investments take us and where they will take the Chicago Bears and Justin Fields. All right, so what else we're going to talk about besides the off-season additions that we just had to do a little backtrack on? We're going to talk about the Justin Fields train, and we're going to predict the Bears 2023 schedule game by game, little analysis on each game, and then place our future bet wager for their total wins this year and a couple other future bets I'm excited to share with you and put you on to win you some money. But before we get into the schedule, last call to jump on the Justin Fields train right now. All aboard right now, because I'm telling you, this man is about to go off this year, next year, in years to come, and he's going to be the best quarterback in Chicago Bears history. I know that bar is set very low, but he's going to reset that bar very high. I guarantee you, come here. I guarantee you, Justin Fields will be a Super Bowl winning quarterback within 3 years and the MVP quarterback within 3 years as well. This man has so much talent and so much potential. And all you haters on Twitter on a national level that did not watch him game by game, play by play last year, are just ignorant and uneducated about Justin Fields and his potential. He needed so much help last year. He had no O-line. He had Sam Mustipher, who was his center last year. Sam Mustipher couldn't even block Stephen Hawkins going uphill. He was so bad. And now he's blocking, I believe, for the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. I feel bad for you, Lamar. You better pray to God twice when you have to go on that field with Mustipher blocking for you. Justin Fields is about to have a Super Bowl and an MVP trophy in his collection case within 3 years, and I guarantee that. I am tired of people bashing on him like Colin Cowherd and Mike Tannenbaum. They're a bunch of idiots. The fact that Colin Cowherd's argument was that he was 5-20 and that's why he's a bust is ridiculous, because 7 out of the 8 games last year that we lost was a one-possession game, and they wouldn't even been one possession of any other quarterback in that league besides maybe Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrow were playing behind that offensive lineman with the talent surrounded around it. And then Mike Tannenbaum, Howard, you are a former GM for a reason, and I've seen you all offseason, all even leading up to the end of last year, and your hate around Justin Fields. Like, why do you hate the guy so much? There's a reason why you're an ex-GM, because you can't evaluate talent. There's a reason why you're on ESPN and Get Up Now as an analyst, you bum. Like, you even said that Jordan Love is the best NFC North quarterback. I would have let you gotten away with saying Justin Fields is not good, XYZ, but the fact that you have no, credibility to you saying that Jordan Love, who we haven't even seen play more than 2 or 3 games in his career, is the best NFC North quarterback. Are you out of your fucking mind? You have Justin Fields, Kirk Cousins, and Jared Goff, and I'm not saying those are excellent quarterbacks, but they are well above Jordan Love. So you're just a freaking bigot and deserve to just be sitting and watching the games next to me eating pizza and wings, trying to feel like we have a voice and that we know what we're talking about, bro. Like, you're an idiot. And Colin Cowherd, so stupid. Fields was voted number 86 in the NFL top 100. Other players vote on this. It's not other analysts like freaking Colin Cowherd or Mike Tannenbaum or all these haters that hate Justin Fields. These are the players around him that see him and know football and play football their entire lives, and they voted him number 86 over Trevor Lawrence for the top 100 players in the NFL. Where he is going to have so much success in this league, and the fact that people are hating on him is ridiculous right now, especially Giants fans. I cannot stand Giants fans. There's a reason why you guys are voted the least intelligent fan base in the league, because you guys are a bunch of idiots, especially if you think Daniel Jones is good, and especially if you think Daniel Jones is better than Justin Fields. The fact that the Giants paid him $35 to $40 million a year is ridiculous. He's tied for the 10th high payest QB in the league. He's not even a top 20 quarterback, and you can save that receipt. Daniel Jones is trash, and Giants fans piss me off because they're always the ones, them and Packers fans. Giants fans are almost at my level of hatred right now as the same level as the Packers, because they are just a bunch of idiots and so oblivious to the fact that their QB is so bad that they're coming to us saying Justin Fields sucks. That is ridiculous. You see Daniel Jones on the top 100? No, other players also think that Daniel Jones is a piece of garbage and cannot play in this league. And the fact that the Giants had to pay him $35 to $40 million because they had no other options to go with this year, that's just going with your second, third link in your roster, this third girl in your roster to hook up with, because you can't get to your first or second options that night because she's busier with her boyfriend. Like, bro, the Giants, you guys are a bunch of idiots. Daniel Jones sucks. and I'm tired of you guys bashing on the Fields for thinking that he's not good. Like,